Suppose we just want to find out the absolute minimum information about a file. That's done with the Display Files entry under File Functions. From the Unibase main menu, let's choose Advanced Processing, then File Functions, then Display Files. Unibase asks us to enter a file name to list. Let's start with the simplest case. Serve1 is one of the files we looked at in data entry. We got no match found. That at least tells us that particular file doesn't exist. It was really called SURV1 with the digit 1 instead of ONE. Alright, now we at least know the file exists because it came up with the name and it gave us the number of records. What if we want to find out how many files are named SURV? We can use a special character, the asterisk. If we key SURV asterisk, we're asking Unibase to list all the files that start with the letters SURV. We don't care what comes after those first few characters. We see several files, 7 of them, that start with SURV, and they have a variety of character combinations after them. There's another wildcard we can use. A question mark means we don't care about a particular character in the file name. If we try SURV question mark, it means we don't care about character 5, and in this case, instead of getting all the other files that start with SURV, we only got 2, SURV1 and SURV2. We can even use the question mark at the beginning. I can say, I don't care what the first character is, I would like the next 3 characters, URV, to be in characters positions 2 through 4, and I don't care about the number of characters afterwards. This time I get 8 files. We added to our list a file that starts with the letter C, but it has the letters URV in positions 2, 3, and 4. Let's try one more thing. Let's put an asterisk before the URV and an asterisk after. This time we've got 10 files, because the URV is not just in positions 2, 3, and 4. Here's one where it's the leading characters, and here's one where the URV is in characters 3, 4, and 5. What else can we tell from this display? Well, Unibase puts the files in alphabetical order. That's handy. Gives us the number of records. That's probably helpful also. Some of the names are in red and some are in black with an asterisk in front of them. The file names in red are legitimate Unibase files with data in them. We have a number of records. The names with an asterisk in front and in black type may or may not be Unibase files, but these are names of files in the Unibase files subdirectory. Let's be brave and see if we can list all the files in the Unibase files directory. In this case we can, because this machine has a lot of memory and there's a reasonable number of files. If you've got an active data entry shop, you'll probably get the message out of memory when you try this. We see the same black and red type, some files with asterisks in front, but we also see some file names with a / in front of them. For example, here's /AB, /batchbal, /cust_a. These are the names of subdirectories under the Unibase files directory. Remember our student subdirectory? It shows up on this list also. And we have 299 files or further subdirectory in the Unibase files directory. How do we find out what's in the subdirectory student? Again, we choose Display Files, key in the subdirectory name Student, put our / and a single asterisk, and we'll see all the files under the subdirectory Student. And there's the zip code file we've been playing with, plus a few others. There's one other way Unibase lets you choose files. That's by specifying a range of file names. Before you specify the file name, press the release key. Remember, that's function key 10. Unibase will ask for the low and high range of names. For example, I'll enter test 001, press the field release key, and put in test 010, the low range and the high range. And what will I get? I get test 001, 002, and 003. The neat part is you can even use this range with alpha characters. If I put in my low range as test A, my high range as test Z, then I get all the files that start with test but that have an alpha character in the 5th character. Notice that I didn't get my test 001, test 002 on this particular listing. All these methods for choosing Unibase files apply almost everywhere in the advanced processing side of Unibase. And we'll see these techniques in future lessons.